Good Sunday morning, folks. Kurazara here. How are you all doing? We have the early bird crowd here for the early worm. Starting with Outlander Wanheda. Welcome. I think I've seen you in chat before, but it's been a while, I think, so welcome back. Or, if I'm mistaken, welcome for the first time. We've got Poltrix Volta and the Crazy Watermelon, who's been here for days. Drifter Hater Club. Nimue Delac and Mad Dollar here. And Mindy so far. Hey, and Wade Parker. Welcome. I'm going to kick the music back into gear here, now that it stopped. Anyway, how are you folks this morning? I want to preface today's stream with the fact that Kurazumi has decided I am her next target. She's trying to get me sick, so I'm a little bit of a snotty brat this morning. I'll try to keep it off the microphone. There is a small but definitely non-zero chance that the stream might suddenly cut out. We have some crazy wind going on today, so there's a non-zero chance that my neighbor's tree might drop yet another branch on our power line, as it is wont to do. And if I disappear, that's why. I think we've already had some real bad wind, and it looks like it might be dying down now. But we're suddenly having a day that's like 30 degrees warmer than it has been. So we're gonna get some crazy, crazy winds here. And Dershep is here. Kiddos playing Plague in real life. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know how. Okay, this is our 10-month-old, right? Where is she getting sick from to give it to me? Like, everywhere she goes, I go, and that is the house. So, yeah. Fun times. And then Kurazette's playing a dangerous game herself, where we went out for an overnight stay over the weekend as a sort of late anniversary celebration, and every place was handing out chocolates. For some reason, every place was handing out chocolates. And so, Kurazette loves chocolate, mind you, but she can't have a whole lot of sweets. So she's laid in my desk with like this veritable pirate's treasure chest full of chocolate. Just sitting here staring at me. So if you hear crunching in the background, you'll know why. You'll know. Now, I did want to start today, before we actually start for realsies, I want to start a poll. What do they? There we go. Because apparently I can't spell. Y'all get stuffy those D's. Build le tower du les Wars. There we go. So I'm putting a little poll up here, and I'll explain what I mean by the chores. We're going to need to spend some time at some point here soon getting things like more lanterns, which means we need to go and get some more gold. We need to go and dig up some more galena for Milbdo Chalcos. We need to make some more candles. And so I figure I'd give you guys an option, because we have been doing a lot of building lately. So if you all want to see something different today, I think now's a good chance to think about that and decide what to do. So as we get into the game here, I'll call the poll here in probably 3 or 4 minutes once we start getting people flowing in. That being said, I am spying 10 of the clock on my clock. So, Hello everyone, my name is Kurazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, where if you are watching this live right now, make sure you go and vote in the poll of what to do today. As I mentioned, chores are going to be mostly related to lanterns, maybe some quarrying, because we are getting low on some kind of rocks. And no matter what we do, we will still be checking on the pumpkins with some regularity. I think we just checked on them. Yeah, we just cleared these out, so right now nothing needs to happen there. It's almost 5 o'clock in game, so we're not gonna go anywhere or do anything crazy right now, because it's a little late in the evening. I'll put a couple things away, like this single block of dirt. It's very important to me. This is my grandmother's block of dirt. There, see? With the other blocks of grandmother's dirt. Hey there, Ryuga. How dare YouTube hide this on launch? Uh-oh. As YouTube realizes how awesome my content is, and it's like, ooh, you know, if we promote his stuff too much, it's gonna crash our servers. And that just grew. These grow like crazy when you actually give them room to do so. Meemaw's dirt. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Well, while we're here, since it's evening and we're gonna need to sleep through the night anyway, let's take a moment and deal with these guys. Hello, chickens. What generation are we on? 7. 6 and 7. Okay. Okay. Now we have but one rooster. Oh my goodness, chickens. Oh, there's 2 of you. Oh, neat. Yep, it's you. This guy is 1 generation above. We'll keep him. Just gonna kill a few of these guys. Not you, rooster. Stay out of here. Alright, so you were 7, 6, 6. That's kind of lucky. You're a 6. Yep, back here. Yep. I'll get you. Oh, you're 7 anyway. That's fine. You get to live. Hey there, Jammin' BT. How are we doing today? Well, Kurizumi's trying to get me sick, so doing okay. Could be a little better, but otherwise doing okay. Let's get some of... Oops, right. I'm already crouched. Now, what I don't know about the chicken eggs that we already have in the baskets here is if they've already been sat on by, say, a Gen 6 hen, and a Gen 7 hen kind of finishes the job, are they going to come out as Gen 7 or Gen 8 chickens? Inquiring minds want to know. But I'm not that inquiring. You're a 6 too. Ooh, I should have sneaked up on you. 6. 7. Okay. What are you? You're 6. You're a 6. You're a 7. You're a 7. 6. Got a 7 and a 7 and a 7. I think I have one more 6. I think it's the brown one over here. Oh, there's 2 brown ones. Wonderful. Yep, I see a 6 flashing on my screen here. It's you. Let's see if I can scramble you a bit. Scrambled eggs. Come on, scramble your eggs. There we go. Hey there, Hazard151. Oh, no. Gotcha. Oh, and this white one is a 6 as well. No, don't get the rooster. We have but one rooster. Alright, you know what? If I kill both of you, that's fine. You're a 7. Okay. Well, we have basically all the chickens we need still alive, so that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We're golden. Let's get us some chickies. Alright. Oh, did I grab the eggs back? I did. Neat. And Jammin', you had the flu this week. That's no fun. You come with me, you come with me. We're going to... Oh, right, these are small bones. I forgot. So these can be ground into bone meal, but you can't use them for making tool hafts and things anymore, which is kind of nice. Like, that way, I guess you're more incentivized to just chuck them in the grinder, or aka the quern. Oop, got the weird bug again. Deership had the flu too, my goodness. We all been sick. Granted, it is getting to be that kind of season. It's kind of funny about the chickens is that so most things, as they go up in generation, they produce more and more of whatever their product is. I guess maybe chickens do give more feathers or something. I'm not sure what the deal is there. But it's funny, they still only ever give 2 poultry, which makes sense given that, like, a chicken's only going to have, like, 2 chicken breasts and maybe 2 thighs. So I guess maybe getting 4 wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't mind getting 4 chicken per. All right, so we have somewhere here. Here we go. You're kind of our protein bin. How long do we have for you? 5 days. Okay, that's fine. And 19 days. All right, so we'll come back in a few days, hopefully. I'm going to go see if I can sell these feathers for a couple gears here. Which one is you? Which one is you? Which one are you? Do you want feathers? You do want feathers. You only want half of these, though. Okay. Well, I'll take it. It's fine. You want tin? You'll buy lanterns at a pretty terrible price. Alright. Oh, don't you give me that sass. Salt the meat, or is that not a poultry thing? I don't know. I guess you can salt it, but we don't have much salt. In fact, I don't think we have any salt. We've not yet found any salt pillars. We've not yet visited Sodom or Gomorrah. Let's see. So we still have some feathers to put away. It's dumb. We have so many feathers. You should be able to make like a better bed, an even better bed with feathers. And maybe you should take like 2 stacks of feathers or 3 stacks, because you'll get that many if you're farming chickens. Or do you farm chickens or do you ranch chickens? I don't even know. Let's put you away. And what are you? You're like a random spare piece of lapis, I guess. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna call the poll here as we wake up here, and it looks like the winner is "do les chores," which is definitely real French for "do the chores." So let me just clear out this poll here. End poll. All right, so this is something that I've been meaning to do for a while. I just wanted to find a good time to do it. So yeah, we're gonna spend some time today. And we're going to go get us some more ores and some more stone, and just generally do some upkeep things that have kind of fallen by the wayside for a little bit here. You know, like pumpkins. Okay, so we have here you. Ooh. Now, what I don't know, so last time we had a pumpkin like this guy that was hooked up to one of these vines here. We broke the vine and it stopped growing. Now this one, I don't know. It's hooked up to one of these 2. I don't know that I can safely remove either of them, so I'm not going to. I'll leave that right where it is. Alright, how are we looking here? You're doing nothing, apparently. Oh, no, you are. Cool. It's a blooming pumpkin vine. Alright, pumpkin vines. Y'all are doing fine. I think that I can just jump on the pumpkins and not crush them, because that's realistic. Whatever the heck's going on here. Okay, guys. You, however, you can certainly get removed, as well as you. Now, my understanding is once they hit stage 8, they'll kind of stop putting off new shoots and doing new things. So we'll have to see. I mean, we'll let each of them go until they are fully withered. Because even if the main plant is withered, if there are any growing vines like this here, then they can still produce, well, produce. They can produce produce. Hey there, Keth. Welcome. So, I'm going to go and I'm going to put away the pumpkins. We're going to put away the stone and the hammer and the all kinds of dwarven things we have on hand. I'm going to do a bit of that. So we now have all of the... Oh, we have pumpkin here to deal with too. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so we're going to put these guys down and chisel them, as one does. And like so. Boink, boink. They're now fully chiseled. Sweet. So let's go put away all of our tools, and these stupid bones are going to go in here. I don't have a use for these. Goodbye. Don't even splash. Okay. Too small to splash. We're going to pop over here. Boom. Alright, and I guess for now, I'm going to just actually put these up top, because that's where we're doing all of our work. Why bother making ourselves, you know, run around in different places to find all of our materials? Let's just pick a box, or maybe just both these boxes. We'll put the, it's kind of a mix anyway. Put the materials away in here until it's full. That pretty much does it. And we'll put the tools that we have in here. So you and you, the hand wedge, the hammer, the chisel, pantograph. Ooh, okay. I think it's been forever since we actually held our lantern in our offhand. So, let's go. See, we have... I think we have plenty of pickaxe durability. I don't really see us needing a lot more than this today. Or even all of what we have. So, let's take just a moment. I'm going to lock myself, I guess, across the translocator here. And we are going to do a real quick update here. I'm gonna mark these down. Let's see. Let's do. Well, I'll leave this up because this will be active. We're gonna do. Let's see. Get Galena. Get gold. And make candles. And make plates? Question mark? There we go. So we'll just focus on these today. Now we have a little bit of galena we know about over here. So let's go take a look at these guys. Dig up this stuff. Books at Y90 there. Okay, that's what that purple thing is. We'll grab this galena, and then there's also some gold in yon hills. So we got gold here and here. We'll go check that out. I think this is one that we've already dug out most of. I don't know why we left this. Why did we leave this? Maybe there's more here that we haven't gone through, but that's... it's a little bit out of the way. That one is sulfur. So we have those two gold mines to take a look at. Let's go and do those after the galena. And there's some more lead up here. Oh, this is the lapis. We've already gotten this. Let's delete this stuff. We probably won't get this galena. It's kind of out of the way. So, yeah, let's go digging for very yummy and very safe minerals. Everything's looking so nice. Thanks, Kath. And we are making good progress. Oh, something else I'm going to do today. Oh, right. I need to feed the... oh, my goodness. Before we go, let's feed the chickens and probably the pigs, too. I also think, maybe not right now, maybe when we come back, we should think about planting some grain. Because, one, we are going to actually burn through this pretty quickly. So, this won't last forever. In fact, it probably won't even last very long. Since we have pigs, and pigs eat a lot more than chickens do. What's up, guys? So there is that. Although I think the pigs might be okay for now. If the sows are all pregnant, then we don't need to feed them. Just, you know, starve them until they give birth. Just like real life. But if we're going to be doing a lot of pumpkins, at least for the next little while, it might be nice to have some more grain to fall back on. And of course, there's a... Goodness. Are you all pregnant? Pregnant? You're the boar, you're not pregnant. You're pregnant. Are you pregnant? Come on. You are, and you have food anyway, so we're done here. Thanks. But yeah, so I'm thinking probably some amaranth. Just because amaranth isn't going to, like, completely drain the soil of resources, or of nutrients. So I'm thinking that amaranth is probably the way to go there. I'm going to grab one more of these. We've been burning through food a lot faster than we used to. So I'm thinking it might be time to start carrying 3 crocks with us at all times. Have a bite to eat. We've already had 1 meal. It's what, 10:17. We had 1 meal earlier. We barely done anything, so I think about 1 crock per hour is probably appropriate now. Pigs only need 10 units of food when they say they're ready to mate. Yeah. Well, the males only need 1 unit of food per breeding action. So, like, per sow, you effectively need 11 units of food. When did I get the pigs? It was, I believe, not this past Wednesday, but the Wednesday before. Or was it during last main session? I forget exactly, but it was like the last week or two. We decided that it was getting annoying having to go farther and farther abroad to find things to hunt. So we're going to grow our own meat. And I put it to a vote of whether we should do meat or soybeans, and meat won. So here we go. All right, hopefully there's more than just this here. Guess we're going to find out. Where is my shovel? There you are. Okay, I was going to say, just one? It would be very vintage story to me to be just one. Oh, this might not be a whole lot better. I got some here, alright. This is not the most generous lead deposit I've seen in my life, but I'll take it. I will not say no to lead. You know me, guys. Just savor that flavor. Alright, this ain't too bad, actually. Anything down there? No, it seems to be, like, traveling just down this direction, I guess. Meat plant. You know, if you played Astronauts, there's actually a... so, Astronauts is a spaceship game where you're basically playing as, like, a real dirt-poor space, like, a salver, basically. And there's a plot line that I won't go into too much because it's spoilery and very amusing. But one of the rewards you can get from it is a meat planter. It's literally a planter that grows meat, like once a day or so. What do we got here? Anything farther? Further? I don't think so. I think we're good here. All right, let's get our rope pick out. What we got here? Trace amounts only. Okay, then I'm going to swap to density search. We don't have one for this area here. Hello there, Anna the Great and Terrible. I like your name. And Inga Raymond and Ryan Richardson. Welcome, welcome. So we do have a reasonable amount of galena in this area, which is not that surprising. Now, very poor galena at 1.63 per meal doesn't sound like a lot, but I assure you it's actually not that bad. I should have done this earlier. Up we go. There we go. So I can pull this up behind me. Throw some dirt down there. And then cover it up. It's the big cover up. I'm going to get just this guy. Delete you. There we go. Alright, where to next? Next is... we'll go over here. This direction. So, that away. I think we're getting kind of to the end of where we're going to find much more lead in these here parts. Unless we, like, go caving in only shallow caves. Hey, we have the Optimistic Pessimist. Welcome. Oh, we do have more cactus. I'm going to grab these while we're here, because I know we're kind of perpetually short of these things. Just stripping the land side of cactus. Don't mind me. Alright. So, where is my tasty lead? A little farther, I guess. What are you? Just caves, okay. Nothing special in those caves, I guess. Or there might be, and we just don't know about it. So we found some lead around here, looks like? Oh, it's down here. Alright. Gonna nip this in the bud. Before it nips me. Go. Oh. There are torches here that were thrown here. I'm guessing the hyenas didn't throw them? Oh. That's fun. Alright. Here's how it's done, dude. Alright, I guess we'll drop down here. Oh, come on, dude. What? That went through your legs. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Okay. There's a whole bunch of these strewn about. Why am I seeing notes of lead, but no actual lead? Did I lie to myself? What's going on here? Or was there lead, like... No, I didn't dig anything out here. Alright. We're gonna find out. Get to the bottom of this. Galena, large amounts. Okay. Well... That explains that, I guess. Let's just pop up here a little bit. Because it won't be in the slate, that's for sure. Let's see. So lead or galena large in that direction-ish. Ugh, I hear that. I don't like it. Let's kind of go in this direction. Let's see if we get lead here. We have medium, so we do want to go that away. All right. And I am just going to block that off. If I don't, we're going to get visitors. I have that feeling, you know? Alright, so we should have large amounts here. Some small amounts, what the heck? Oh, maybe it's over there. Okay. Well, let's do this. We're going to go here. We'll hang a right. It's also possible we might be catching two different lead deposits. Hard to know for sure until we find at least one of them. Alright, what do we got here? Back to medium. Okay, I'll take it. It's a little silly. How about now? Still medium. Okay. Is it back this way? Now I'm really confused because in theory, the place we originally sampled was like right in this area here. Medium. Do we need to go up or something? And see, Keth is saying what I'm thinking as I'm thinking it. Nope, small amounts. What? Huh. Okay. Or do we need to go down? What happens if I go down from here? Back to small amounts. Okay, so not there either. What have we got here? Medium again. Okay. This one makes kind of no sense to me. I'm gonna go deal with these guys for a minute. Hi, boys. I know you're here. I saw you. Hi. Where are you? There you are. Get back here. Okay, that was nice of you. Alright, so our original test was... Or was it down here? Let's take a poke down this way. Right here. What have we got? We have medium. Are you on this side of the cave? Medium. Pretty sure, like, I tested you right about here and you were large. What? No, it's here. Here is large. Large. Okay. Am I on the complete wrong side? Should I be going over here? What's over this way? Small. All right. Not making any sense to me here. Medium. All right, so it's large here. Okay. I mean, I guess let's follow it then. We still large? You're gonna fool me again. Large, okay. Let's go in just a couple blocks. And here. Hey there, Pinnix. Back to medium. I think we have 2 deposits, most likely. Unless there's a gigantic one, like, right up here that I'm not seeing. It's large up there. You know, it could be up there. It could be. Let's go. Let's not use these because this will be harder for us to grab. Let's swap to our regular ones. Oop. Well, it ain't there, that's for sure. Okay, so let's stand here. What do we got here? Doing this the old methodic way. Have I ever found silver in galena? I've actually never found that. I think I had someone show it to me once, but I don't think I ever actually found it. myself. Medium. Medium. Back to small, okay. And that's just out, okay. Alright, you win game. You've stumped me officially. Large. It's somewhere in the cave wall over there or something. I don't know. This is turning into a real... Oh! There it is. I did find it before, apparently. Alright, alright. I don't think down there is the same large as this one, because that's too far away. That's way too far away. It is calm now, finally. Alright. Well, I guess I'll take it. Alright, let's do it. Let's also eat here in a second. I'm going to wall us in again. Keep the hyenas out this time. There we are. The only downside to Galena in lead is that it caps out at medium quality. So we're sort of getting less lead for our work, but it's okay. You really want to find lead in like chert. Chert usually has, or often has, bountiful lead. We did find some a while ago. Boy, this is a fun one to dig out, given how hilly it is here. My goodness. Okay, I think we're about done up there, I think. Oops. I had to guess. Oh, no, maybe not. Is there more here? Some. Oops. I think we're about done here. This does not feel to me like, quote, large amounts of lead. You guys feeling the same? And also, like way down here, yeah, it's like it's... I really think we're just in the middle of two medium deposits. That's what I think. Because if you have deposits close enough, your ProPick just searches in a radius. So if there are multiple deposits, it's not going to find them separately. It's going to say, oh, there's, 38 pieces of ore here. It's a lot, or a medium amount for 38. So I think we'll dig around a little bit. I'm not going to spend more than maybe another couple minutes here. Because if we're finding two, when you have two different deposits, they can be very hard to track down. Because you're never sure if when you go down from large to medium, is it because you're getting closer to one deposit or farther from both of them? So, trace, definitely the wrong way to go. So let's try going, I don't know, let's take a peek over here. Oh, maybe not there. Maybe we do need another pickaxe. Small. Alright, so here, boy, it's windy outside today. Holy moly. We got small there. We got medium there. So medium here throughout. Let's just dig down like here. And if it doesn't get better or we don't find it immediately... Oh! As I was saying. Here we are. Okay, so this is, yeah, tricky little patch here. Tricky little hobbits. Hey there, Ash Sprout. Welcome. Hazard, I had considered down, and we did, of course, finding it down here. I had looked down earlier, and we were digging elsewhere in here, and down led to smaller amounts, so it was hard to tell whether that was because we were getting closer to one and farther from the other, or farther from both, so... This is a weird one. And after we dig this out... Actually, I think this might be the large one. This is a decent amount here. After we dig this out, I'm going to sleep. We'll remove the indicator from our map here. There, okay. Oh, there's... We've already been here. It was up. And then we're going to go to the next lead place. And I am... As interested as I am in collecting more limestone for making mortar, whatever I can't fit alongside our regular ore we're trying to get here, so galena in this case, and then later we'll get some gold, whatever I can't fit in me stays behind. Now we do have a basket on our back. We can put 8 stacks of whatever in there. Okay, that was, I think, that was only medium, really. So I'm pretty sure there'd be more here somewhere. Trace amounts. Is probably... Ah. Let's, yeah, let's put our bed down. Say, like, right here. Ta-da! Just pass the night. Oh, you mean because I was at the top layer, Hazard? Yeah. Although, to be fair, galena can be found there pretty easily. It's actually kind of easier to pinpoint if you are that high up in the world, because that way you at least are sure you're not going to find any above you. It's a flimsy excuse, but... All right, let's get here. Let's grab our ladders here. And we'll swap these around. Don't really need these anymore. And you get to come back with me too. How did I get up? Oh. There we go. We're going to mark this one off forever. The cursed lead deposit. My goodness. That was a pretty bad one. I'm pretty sure there's more down there, but I am not not interested in it. We'll go somewhere where it's a little more common. Alright, so we do have this guy. We got 2 bits on the surface. So we'll grab you. And we'll dig you. See how far down we have to go. Not too far. All right. Oops. Get that one out of there. I'm gonna use it to make the accursed alloy. No, I'm gonna use it for the blessed alloy. The only alloy one should ever make lanterns out of. In case you're wondering, Hazard. don't make me report you to the authorities. The church will come after you. Brass. You know, I would like brass a lot more if it wasn't as dull as it is. It is so dull in this game. And I'm like, I just wonder, like, has Tyron never seen, like, you know, a trumpet? I keep calling him Tyron. Tyrone. Darn it. I'll get it eventually. This is like 1 block away from having spawned in the chert. What a shame. Clearly he means Electrum. Like, the brass in this game is, like, very tarnished. So, like, it's not great. Whereas the bronze, like, tin bronze, is kind of the color of what brass ought to be, too. I guess maybe he did that so that, like, you could tell them apart visually, but it would be nice to have a prettier looking brass. This isn't a bad deposit. Anything else up this way? Land does go up here, so I'm going to dig up a little bit more than I would normally. Wouldn't mind some Nordic gold. What's funny about Mobutuchakos is that, like, when I was looking up to see if it was a real thing, I did find some, like, Wikipedia articles, but, like, there were basically no pictures or anything I could find of, like, actual Mobutuchakos objects. Like, did the Greeks just use it and then everything they made from it fell apart? Or is it rare? I think it was the Greeks that made it. I mean, it's a very Greek word. Well, this is a vein and a half. So what is, let me see. What is Nordic gold? Yeah, this is probably 2 discs, you're right, Hazard. Okay, we're gonna go in here. Well, I think after we get this lead, before we go to the gold, we're gonna have to run home. One, to deposit our findings here, but also, I think we might need a second pickaxe after all. Alright, so what do we got here? Large amounts of galena. Okay, I'm staying right here then. Alright, so let's look out first, which I'll do from here. It's probably down if I had to guess. Galena's small. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like we're on 3 discs here. Sure does. And maybe this last one will be in the chert rather than limestone. Medium, so we're large here, I think. Yes, so let's go over to, like, here, and we'll just dig down. It's probably the way to do it. After I double check to see if it's still large here. Yep, alright, let's dig down. Oh, that's slate, okay. Well, let's see what we get if we, test this here. We're still large here. Back to medium, because it's probably back up in the limestone layer. What a shame. Oh, never mind. It's right here. At least some of it is. Although, if it's large over there... Yeah, I don't know. mean, this could be just a continuation of it, or it could be one last hurrah. Okay, so let's get back up here. Where was that original large reading? It was here. So I think I have my Propic set to 8 block radius. Just get our food set up here. Alright, so that means that within 8 blocks of here, we should have a good amount of galena. It's clearly not in those 2 directions. It's clearly possibly over here, but not down too far. Let's try here. What do we got here? Medium. Hey there, Linda Harris. You can't seem to keep the live status. That's okay. You like brass for torch holders? Yeah, I think it's okay for those too. And we got Zmarillo. Welcome. Here for the company while you cook. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so maybe it's like... Do I want to look over this way? What do we got here? Trace. Oh, man, this is like a really funny, tiny little place where it says large. What about this way? Are we large over here? Like large, huge? Medium. Medium. Large here. No, well, it was large. I think. No, it's medium there now too. Okay. Well, I guess we could try looking up first. That was easy. What we got here? Still large, okay. Oops. There we go. All right, so we got now down here. Do we have large now that we're at the very bottom? We do at the bottom here. Okay. I am hearing a cave nearby. Of course, we're pretty close to the cave we were in not too long ago. So it could be a continuation of that cave, in which case we're out of here because that cave lies. Okay, so we have medium, small, medium. If this one's medium, then I think we're between 2 mediums, not... Yeah, okay, so we're chasing down 2 mediums here. Ah, that's real annoying. Hey, Vintage Cyclist made it. I think I'm not gonna... Again, I'm not gonna chase this too far, but... Still medium. Man. Let's go like this way a little bit here. Medium. Oh my goodness, it's medium everywhere, isn't it? Maybe we could always dig up. Let's see if we find it up. Oh, there's some. Alright. Let's get our regular ladders out here so we can dig it back out. It is still just medium here, Sag. Oh well. And of course it won't stack either. That's okay. go. Not too shabby. I think there will come a point where we're going to have to go a bit farther abroad to find appreciable amounts of lead. So it's not very big. Anything interesting here? Just small amounts. Very large amounts. Nope, just small amounts. Okay. Well, there's probably a little bit... I know, maybe like over here somewhere? No. Okay. Lock that up forever. We have a wonderful cave of death now. I think for now, I'm going to say this place is pretty well tapped for reasonable to access galena. I'm going to go ahead and dump some stones down here. So you and you and you and you get to go for now. Oh, and this chert too. I don't really have use for chert, so bye. All right, now where was our original? How did we get down here in the first place? I don't even know. Oh, I hear it. There it is. All right. Hey there, Dharma264. Welcome, welcome. Delighted to see me adventuring today. Yeah, I put it to a vote earlier, and it was a narrow poll. But yeah, adventuring won out. Well, it was chores, really. Okay. Let's run down here. We do need to get back to the house soonish, because we want to check on the pumpkins. Although it might just be time to go and replant them anyway. But we are getting to the point where we should have a fair few pumpkins to use for carving this really cool, hey cow, those really cool glow blocks from. Alright, are we going the right way? Yes, we are, okay. As I recall, one of these is kind of dicey to get to. Like it's sort of like on the edge of a weird hole. What's this? Hematite, okay. Yeah, I want to say this is the one that's on the edge of a hole. I could be wrong. It's the side of a cliff. Or a hill. Okay, we'll see. Downward. Please be farther down than this. Okay, good. No one likes really shallow deposits in the desert. Just a real pain in the butt. Still wouldn't have minded if you had held this galena, Mr. Chert. You know, with a chance for being rich or bountiful. Quite a large deposit here. Does it go up over here? It doesn't actually. Yeah, a little bit here. Okay. A wee bit. It's probably the end of it, though. Bigger than I thought. All right. Okay, that's pretty pretty well tapped out there, I think. A little bit here. Okay. Oh, and I think we're about at the end here. Alright, tap, tap, tap. Large amounts. No, we'll never find it. Trace, okay. And we're done here. Ah, there you are. Alright, one last huzzah here before we head back to base. I'm also going to just leave that here. Let's also delete this. Okay, and we're going to go this away for the last one. Again, a single piece at the top. You've never seen a reason to go past bronze for tools and stuff? I mean, it depends what you're doing. I mean, there's some materials that you can't get without iron or steel. It's pretty deep. Wow. Kind of unusual. Do you think they should have more reason to move to the next stage? I'd be hesitant to say that they should lock more materials behind certain types of metal. I don't think they should lock certain stone types behind metal. Like, imagine if, because, you know, granite is really hard, so imagine that you had to have, say, iron tools to mine granite. Well, if you start in a granite area that's granite for miles and miles, you're just done. It's start over, buy a different game. So I don't think there's a good reason for them to do that level of gating. I mean, if you're so Watermelon, are you going to places like the Residence Archive and the Devastation and stuff using just bronze level tools and armor and things? Any advice for moving a base around 4,000 blocks? Yes, my best advice is don't. unless you're intending to, like, well, if you are like rebuilding a base there, like you're starting something new, and you're just bringing some materials with you, I would make sure you have the CarryOn mod. Prep as much as you can, as efficiently as you can. So, like, back in the first guide series, we moved our base like 35,000 blocks, or we started a new base 35,000 blocks south. And in that case, what I did was I brought everything with me that I knew I would need right away, and I brought wherever the heck our exit is here. I can hear the wind. Here it is. So what I did was I made a whole stack of lanterns. That way I wouldn't have to, one, bootstrap my way to lanterns, and two, instead of bringing the materials for it, bringing a full stack of lanterns was much more space efficient, because, a stack of plates only goes to 8, a stack of candles only goes to 32, that kind of thing. So by making the lanterns, which stack to 64 each, I could bring a lot more with me than the components. Oh, hello. What's up, buddy? How curiosity killed the Kurazar. Oh, neat. Ooh, that sound was right in my ear. Thanks, Gazelle. That was a blast. We're full on that. I don't really need any of these things here. Oh, we got some books. Oh, I do have a spot. Oops, no. Oh, Stop it. Someday. No. Oh, come on. How was I able to target under the books with that? But I can't. I can no longer pick them up. All right. You know what? We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. There. Perfect. That was pretty doofy. Maybe I'm the doof. I don't know. So we have a beautiful room in here with a Jord robe and a hummingbird mask. Then we have an aged bed that I really don't need anymore, so I'm not going to get that. Could use some more sticks. You get to a point in the game where, like, you're like, ooh, a ruin. I don't need the treasure, but I could use some of this really mundane stuff. Anything cool down here? There's sand. Limestone sand. I hate it. Why is there limestone sand down here? Tip, tap, tip, tap, tip. Am I cursing myself? Good. Nothing nearby. That was a neat little find. Nothing too crazy. Alright. I spy home in the distance. Let's go drop off our galena. We'll also drop off our limestone stones. I'm going to get a fresh pickaxe, and then in the morning, we're actually, maybe even in this evening, we're going to check the pumpkins. And then in the morning, we'll do any other pumpkin-related cleanup, and then we'll head out to the gold. Because we've basically exhausted our known galena reserves, except for there's some galena somewhere in a couple of these places. But there's also one known location to the northeast. Across the water. Hey there, Phil Boswell. Did I get to stare at the top of the tower yet? No. No, I put it to a vote. I'm kind of under the weather today, and so I wasn't sure if I wanted to do like some serious building. And so I put it to a vote of what we do today, and people voted for some adventuring and some chores. So we're doing that. Because we need things like candles and, well, we need lanterns for one, is the main thing. And to get lanterns, we need, galena and gold and candles and such. So that's what we're doing today, after all. Taking a bit of a break from the tower, because it's been a few days, so, of doing nothing but tower work, so. There we go. We have the cactus. Yeah, we're checking the pumpkins. Don't worry. I did mention that a few minutes ago. I need a place to put these books, which is going to be not there apparently. Put you there. And plants, you guys can go in here. And the church can go out the window. Boop. Bye. Let's also chuck you down here. So we're an hour in, and I've eaten 5 meals. So just for metrics, for those of you tracking metrics, that's how things go apparently. 7 out of 8. Okay, so we still have some time here. You could still do a thing or two. Oh, nice. These pumpkins. Again, we have to leave these withered vines because it'll kill that one if we don't. This is pretty nice here. This one's kind of unlikely to make more vines, but I will not say no to it. I'm pretty far. You're doing all right. You're doing all right. We'll get rid of this guy. You're doing okay. Take care of this guy here. Get rid of you. Oh, nice. So these pumpkins are pure pumpkin profit, which is perfect because it's what we need. I'm going to leave this in place because I don't know if this vine is a piece of this guy or this guy. So if we if we destroy any of these withered vines, this guy could go away. So we're going to leave him. He gets to stay, unfortunately. Oh, this is so much better than last time. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so maintain your pumpkins vines, folks. Maintain them well. Keep them clean. Keep them bathed. Just in case, I'm keeping the grass out of the way too. Get rid of you. Man, a lot of pumpkin pruning. But I think it's worth it in the long run. A little more work intensive, but pumpkins, this guy has not been doing so well. So we just got, oh, here we go, another pumpkin just grew. So we just got 17 pumpkins from one harvest of one day here. So we have now doubled our income from this current pumpkin set. I'm going to put these back down in the basement just because I left the chisel and the hammer. Actually, do I have a chisel here? I do not. So we'll have to bring that over. We'll bring these over there at some point. I'm going to tuck these in here. Oh, wow. Yeah. 17. Not too shabby. And we already know there's a whole bunch more there. So let's go ahead and rest. In the morning, we'll check pumpkins again. And then we'll head out for gold. Oh, we'll have to get... we'll have to go get the other pickaxe, too. Do vines found on trees regrow if you place them elsewhere? No, they do not. This is very windy all of a sudden. Okay. Alright, how are we doing here on pumpkins? Alright, secondary pumpkin check. So you're 7 out of 8. Alright. Pumpkin checks, mere hours apart. Yeah, and the way that these grow, like, these can actually keep growing for quite a while after the main plant dies, provided that you leave it in the ground. So basically, all these that are still at 7 out of 8 have another 1 or 2 chances to grow more vines. Let me just delete this guy. So yes, so that was smart to actually leave it there. I probably should have left it there again because that was still green, but that's okay. Wow, what a haul. What an absolute haul. Look at this go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is nutty. That is absolutely nuts. Something tells me you're not going to do much. Oh well. So we got 5 more pumpkins out of that, so that's, we're at, what, 16 plus 6, so we're 22 pumpkins on top of the 16 that we got in order to replace the originals. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I think what I will do is we'll go and grab a pickaxe from here. Unless I have one in the basement, or in the first floor here. I don't think... Oh, I do. Okay. Never mind. We are not going to the... we're not going to go to the other base. We're just going to head on out. Out the correct door. This door, in fact. I guess I could bring the elk. What's up, buddy? Right, where's the flute? I put the flute in here? Yes. Look at me go. Oh, and you know what? I probably will avoid using these if we're near the court or near the gold, but in case there's like a blob of quartz I want to get through, that could still be useful. Can I target that? I can. There we go. How do I target the doors now? Oh, I can't. There we go. Nope, we're facing the wrong way again. That's okay. There we go. Yeah, I actually don't keep the food in saddlebags, because if I... Oh, thanks. Thanks, game. That was fun. Because if I leave it there, then when I get off the elk, I'll forget to get it out of the saddlebags. So I make sure it's somewhere that, like, I have to grab it before I leave. Alright, where are we going here? We're going... the whole way across here. Okay. So we're gonna... Oh, we're pinned you already. Alright. Come on. Let's go. Would you please? Is there a reason why you're not galloping? There we go. That was weird. Yuck, overrunning's not for me. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. It was very strange. I thought I might have had like something weird going on with the controls I was, you know, had my hand on. And nope, it was the right buttons. So don't know why I decided to do that. It's not very comforting for like thinking about, oh, when I need to make a quick getaway. Yeah, Cool's got my back. One death screen later. So I still get a lot of people watching the short where I fell down a hole on the uncle's back, and a lot of folks are like, "You should have opened your eyes, man. Don't you know how to play this game?" And the real answer is, I probably still haven't trained my fingers to just let up on the gas when I see a hole. Like, my instinct is to try to jump over it, whereas the actual answer is just let go, dummy. let Jesus take the wheel. Oh my goodness, again! Hey there, Apex. There's a second prank keyboard hooked up to my computer. Yeah, pretty much. And Burnzilla and Mia Sashimia are here as well. Hey, guys. Another one. Oh my goodness. Of course, with the way that these generate, it's actually not that surprising. Just annoying. Been there before? I don't know. Regardless, woo, we're not here for that, so we're gonna keep going. Jumping over massive holes is how you get excitement in your lives. Alright, so go jump over massive holes. Even when I do it. I see. Alright, so we got gold in them there hills. Ah, okay. Alright, buddy. You stay, I guess. Wow, everything is very, very bloomy. Yes, a blooming onion. Alright, so swap you out here, get you out the bar, have a bite to eat. Fill up the bowl, and what are you? You're just quartz. You are quartz, okay. Oh, so I like just basically... Oh, this is gorgeous, though. Part of me is going, maybe I should have come back with a chisel. So we do have, supposedly, gold here. Native gold and quartz trace amounts. All right. Not my favorite amount of gold to find, but it's kind of what happens. Oh, because it looks like we're at the very tiny end of the deposit here, so... Warning, guys, we could be here for a little while. Because these quartz deposits get massive. Hey, look at that. Native gold ore. You bet your britches. This is why we're here. Oh, yeah. It's so gorgeous. Look, I don't want to break these blocks, but I have to. Killing me. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. That's a pretty good one. I like that a lot. I saw something pretty funny about baptism and how do we know that baptism works. It's because, like, you know, if you dunk a cat in water, they hiss and spit till the Satan comes out of them. Peek here. Is there any gold nearby? Yes, there is. Okay, sweet. Well, then I won't cut this dig short. Yeah, I think if I was doing some other kind of build, I would definitely come back here and grab this for, like, flooring or something. You could be floored by the floor. I would call it Florida. Nope, what do we got here? Bountiful. Nice. Very cool. It's a really weird deposit. It's getting like thicker than thinner than thicker and thinner. It's pretty uncommon, I think. It's right below the dirt, too. Also massive. What the heck? Four blocks tall. This might actually be a double deposit. Just because I'm not really sure quartz normally spawns with 4 layers. Unless it's just like we won the lottery. And of course, I have no real use for all this quartz, but maybe we can find a use for it eventually. Oh yeah, it doesn't hurt getting a load of quartz. We also have so much of it at home. But we do have you cool with us, so we don't have to worry about potentially wasting it. We can certainly load them up, and if we never use it, then that's fine. Not great, but fine. Let's take another tippy tap here, just to be sure. Transparent floors in the tower. Small amounts. All right. Well, we're gonna keep going then. We're gonna see this the whole way through, I guess. Hey there, Glalov. Welcome. I can be merciful and give no quartzer. Indeed. Here we go. What do we got here? Medium. Yeah, okay. The only gold that I find, or like gold or silver that is not really worth it, is the ore. Like, sure, I'll take it, but every block is just one piece of ore. Got a medium and bountiful. All right. I spy some more right here. We got medium again. Okay. And we're back to the slate. Okay. Boy, this is gigantic. What are we looking at here? So you started watching the series, you're in episode 10? Very cool. This takes the things you like in the other block game, makes them better. Yeah, that's kind of think why a lot of us gravitate toward Vintage Story these days. We like the harder parts of survival, and then other block games just gets a little too easy the longer you play it. So, what do we have here? We have any gold nearby here? Trace amounts, my goodness. Okay. I think we'll start down at this end and we'll take it from there. Oh, we're not even in the middle of the... Oh, my goodness. I thought we were, like, in the middle of the deposit. No, we're like, on the fringes of it. Are you kidding me? Maybe. Let's see what we got here. What do we got here? Quartz huge, no gold. Okay. If I dig this way a few blocks. Just quartz. Okay, so we can probably safely say that any gold we find is going to start somewhere up here. Grab that dirt block, why not? So we'll just come over and we'll do the usual sort of branch mining thing. I'm going to take it from the back of the place here, and we'll just go methodically. If we spend more than maybe another, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes here, I'll probably call it for the day because we already have we have enough for a handful of lanterns. So like I don't want to like completely bore you guys with just mining all day. I'll save some of that for maybe for Wednesday. Which reminds me, just a reminder that next Wednesday, not this coming one, but the one after this week, is the Wednesday right before Thanksgiving. So we will not have a stream next Wednesday. I'll be too busy making stuff for Thanksgiving. I think that's about done there. And pretty sure you're about done there too. Really? I assume you're down here somewhere. Yes. He just went straight to heaven. Straight to the pearly gates. All right. Let's fix that little problem here. Cool. That little bug always amuses me. Like, Up they go. Did he even give us... He gave us a bone arrow. Oh my goodness. Yuck. Alright. Bone arrow. And... said... Here we go. You guys stay there. Be gone. In the name of the Lord Almighty, I cast out yon demons. I say, be gone. Be gone from this poor soul. They make a great exorcist. Yeah, I think if this YouTube thing doesn't work out, I'll just become an exorcist. Casting out demons. Like it's my business. You didn't realize Southern Baptists did exorcisms? Listen, you. After the water wars conclude, that's how we'll all be talking. It'll be required. Ooh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, since we've been through all of these, I'm going to go ahead and just do a bit of this. I'm going to plug this whole thing up here. And then start the next one. I guess literally right here. I had a feeling we'd find more gold this way. Hey there, Malnog. Is your name like a portmanteau of like, I don't know, malicious and eggnog? There is indeed gold in them hills. It goes kind of far. I'm gonna chase it down a little bit here. We have TL Forever 262. Hey, awesome. How am I doing this Sunday? Well, doing all right. Kurazumi's trying to get me sick, but so far I've been making it through here. Not too bad. Got some medicine in me, so it helps. And yeah, we're just mining for gold here. We already got some galena to make the best material ever. I know Hazard would agree. Ooh, bountiful. And rich. Just like me now, apparently. I am rich. Just something you made up, Malnog? Okay, cool. Or maybe like, you know, had to do with Balrog or something. Didn't know. Hey, there's Dardus. We made a golden crucifix. Here, here. More bountiful, not too shabby. So this is the very nice part of the cave here, or part of the deposit. And just a reminder, so normally you can make gold and silver plates and electrum plates for lanterns in Vintage Story. We are using the leaf lantern lining mod, which I think should honestly just be vanilla because it's a bit ridiculous that you need like 25 pounds of gold or whatever to make a leaf lantern lining in the base game. And yeah, so we'll use that because you hammer 2 nuggets of gold into a single piece of leaf rather than 20. Ooh, hello. Just got ourselves a nice crystal there. A solid gold toilet is next. Listen, a solid gold toilet has a few connotations I'm going to stay away from. Although there was one that was installed as an art piece, as a satire piece, and it was apparently stolen. I think it was somewhere in England or Britain or UK, whichever. I know there's a distinction between those, and I don't know what it is. What about a silver toilet? It would be an antibacterial toilet. Also very cold to sit on, especially in winter. I think a cool wants a gold toilet. Coldest seat ever, yeah. Yeah, I do kind of think this might be two separate veins that ended up just converging here. Because the way it has this sort of like split down the middle that goes for a little while. I think we're about done there. Hello, more gold. Good to see you, Mr. Bountiful. Mm-hmm. Oh, and more. Ooh, yes. Yes. Yes, less. Less yes. But still yes. Look at me, I'm Dr. Seuss. Great Britain contains the big island which contains England, Scotland, and Wales. Okay. Yeah, I had to learn some of that for... We were doing a thing on our application where we were implementing shipping for certain countries over there. And I don't recall which one we ended up doing, but basically, like, we had to learn the distinction between England versus Britain versus the UK, because it was important for the mailing addresses and which ones were valid. Oop, here we go. Ooh, we are out of space. Cool. Can I close that? There we go. What do we got here? Trace amount stuff. I might chase this down a little bit. Just keep going forever, my goodness. Unlike my pickaxe. Last company you worked for had gold-covered toilets for the guests. They went out of business. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. So there's that. Then we can zip this up and not worry about things chasing us down. Okay, how are we doing on gold? Pretty good. We're doing pretty good. This is probably... Let's see, so that's 8, 12, so 20-ish. Yeah, let's go a couple more rows here before we decide if we're bored of mining for gold or not. Again, I still want to go and plant some probably amaranth for grain. And the reason I'm doing amaranth and not rice is that just in case we need significantly more flax in the future, I'd rather not like suck all the nutrients out of our farmland with the rice, because rice and flax are both potassium crops, and they're both very hungry potassium crops. So I figure let's focus on something that's relatively easy on the soil. And amaranth is very light. It takes 15 nitrogen to grow, which basically means that by the time you harvest it, the soil's pretty much already recovered. Hey there, Tina Kinkennon and Kalzamar. Welcome. The coldest seat ever is an outhouse in northern Minnesota in January. I believe that. If it wasn't high activity, I would certainly go dump this stuff on Yakul, but at the moment, I'm not going to poke my head out of that hole. It's a little dicey. A little dicey, a little too spicy. We got anything back here? Yeah, there's some trace gold back here, so it probably isn't. It's probably like up here somewhere, but I'll chase it down a little bit here, just in case. No, okay. I thought so. Alright, so we'll do this row, and then we'll do one more row so I can plug up the next set. And then that will be it for gold mining for now. Oh my. Well. Sorry. Don't want you either. There we go. Every time Wade Parker goes mining, boom, apocalyptic. That's pretty unlucky. Here's where being a blackguard would be nice. One, we would have a higher chance for getting crystals, because I think as a hunter we have a lower chance of getting doubled, and also lower chance of getting crystals. So not only would we be getting more crystals, we'd also be getting more doubled ores, and be mining a good bit faster. Just goes forever, doesn't it? Good enough. Alright, so here is the last one for today. 1, 2, and 3. Burn through enough pickaxe durability in one day. Or for one day. Yeah, the other reason, as I was going to say earlier, the other reason to do amaranth over something else. I mean, rice would probably be fine. I think rice, though, actually doesn't handle quite as high temperatures as amaranth does. But with amaranth, we can basically safely just plop it in the ground, and if I forget about it for a year or two, it won't matter. Whereas with rice, I think it still gets cold enough, or hot enough up at the oasis, that the rice could potentially burn in the sun. So, we'll be doing... I think I've talked myself into amaranth, for sure. This is less bounteous than previous attempts here, looks like. But that happens. The gold is kind of clustered in these veins. Rice should have a minimum moisture level, maybe even flood the fields. So rice doesn't actually require that flooding that is often done for fields. It's just that rice can grow in that condition, and it keeps a lot of pests out. So, like, it wouldn't make sense for Tyrone, who's focused on this being a realistic game, to require rice to be grown in flooded fields like that. What you're saying is there's no reason not to play Amaranth? Pretty much. Yeah, Amaranth is great. For easy southern growing in Vintage Story. I know significantly less about Amaranth in the real world, so... I don't want to say, yeah, grow Amaranth, and you're... Oh, jeez. Get out of here. Get. I think this row might be a bit of a bust. I feel like we got a lot of... Thought I heard a drifter again. We got a lot of gold out of the last couple rows, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is a bit of a bust. And that's okay. Yeah, you're right over there. Maybe even above us. Waiting for him to pass to us. Oh, really? Of course. Oh, goodness. Of course you did die right here. Oh, well, I'll take it. That is fine by me. Just plop this here. All right. So let's get a bed going on here. Whoops. Boop. Get some snoozes in. Blackguard is the honorary title we give you when you're not looking. Hey, wait a second. Alright, so it is 7 in the morning. We're going to pick up all of our torches and the bed. And we'll have to mark that this still has gold in it. I'll just leave it on the map, really. So let's go and check on the pumpkins. We'll also get the carving going on. I don't want to forget about carving the pumpkins. What's up, chickens? So I'm gonna leave this. Hello, cows. Yeah, cool. Good news. We're going home. So yeah, we'll check on the pumpkins and get maybe the next batch going. Let's see, F5, and we're good. Then I think we'll start smelting down some of this lead and some copper to make our wonderful material for lanterns. There's a cave. Oh, come on. There seems to be some kind of like delay where, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is there. Oh, now I can go. Switching to my bow fixed it somehow. Maybe a hardware error? No. My shift key works fine. It's something goofy in the game. I think it has to do with like running and then stopping. Maybe there's like a... Yeah, Tyrone could have added a catching breath mechanic. I wouldn't put that beyond him. But it's a bit of annoying. It's like 10 seconds before I can run again. Uh-oh. Jump! Oh, I missed it. Crouch toggle. Crouch gets you off. Yeah, see, I'm mashing the button now. Both shifts. And now it works. I think he put some kind of delay on, whether it's intentional or not. It's some kind of delay. It just takes time to reset. Ouch. Oh well. You get what you deserve, you cool. For stopping like that. Yeah, so last time we tried the crouch toggle, we got off the cool, and then when I got back on, I still couldn't run. It still took a couple more seconds. Hey, look, Amaranth. You know what? Yeah, let's grab this. Why not? Let's see. It's shift. No, it's crouch. No. There we go. Oh, there is a flute in the saddlebag. I could have sworn I never put any in there. Whatever. Alright, let's go grab this, guys. Just in case I need a few more seeds. I don't really know how many seeds I have. I didn't really go crazy collecting it, so... figured just to be safe, a few more seeds wouldn't go amiss. And I can't run again. Look at that. I don't know what the deal is, guys. And I put it in there when I had trouble finding it last time. I have no idea. It has been so long. But I still can't run. There we go. Why now? I don't know. That's exactly why I was in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then here I am. I wouldn't have thought to check there, honestly. Because, like, why would I put it there when when I need it, it won't be there because it'll be with him. I guess maybe as a, oh shoot, we're far away, I wonder if I put one in his bag. That might be why I had that line of thinking. I spy some pumpkins. I also spy the vines are still alive. Wow. You should not be alive. Pretty sure. Okay, home, sweet home. Can I close this? Yes, but not until I'm in first person, apparently. Okay. Alright, in we go. Off I get. Stay. Alright, so let's pop the amaranth in here. Oh, we have almost a full stack. That's fine. That's plenty. Let's go put away the things we can. Let's put our temporal stuff. We got 8 gears now. Not too shabby. Put these guys away. Put these guys away. Let's see, somewhere in here we have slate. Go. Oh, right. We also have a whole bunch of quartz, which I know I put in somewhere. Ah, you. Yeah, I don't think we're hurting for quartz. I think we're good. Forever. At least for this build. Now, we do have, I know we have some minerals. Let's see. So we do have, I think, a gold crystal. Maybe somewhere else. Maybe it's in here. Yeah, we got gold crystal. I am going to actually break this one down because we do need the extra gold. So the one that we have here gets to stay. We will break this one down, though, because that's 8 lanterns right there. Was it 8? Yeah, it's 8. 40. No, it's 4. It's 4 lanterns. still worthwhile, I think. So let's go ahead and get our hammer out here. Just bust these down. And make some room in the old inventory. It would probably make sense to do this while we're out in the field, too. There we go. And then we can smash all these down into... Yeah, that's a lot more gold plates than you normally get. By a lot. By a very large margin. Alright, let's go do the pumpkins. And also, let's grab our seeds here. And we'll plant these. I want to grab the scythe so we can deal with any grass in the way. Alright, so... Still 7 out of 8. Wow. That's really weird. I would have sworn these have died by now. That's still doing pretty good on fertilizer. Okay. Cool. I'm winding up, or am I winding up? All right. This is how you make cash. Oh, here we go. So we have a dead one here. So basically, this vine, this flowering vine could still create more pumpkins. There's basically like a chance of it growing, a chance of it doing nothing, a chance of it dying. So we'll leave this plant here until it's all said and done. Oh, hello. Wow, that was sudden. But I'll take it. Alright. Cool. And you're still good. Okay. So we got 10 more from that. We are now... Oh gosh, we're now into, what, 22 new ones, I think? 22 on top of the 16 we had before. Let me see here. Where did I put those? Here. So we're at 24, 30, 32. Wow. So we're averaging, so far, of the ones we've collected so far, we're averaging 3 pumpkins per vine. That's better than the average of 2.6, so I will take it. Absolutely. And I'm reminded, it is indeed sort of winter in-game. So we're going to go check on the bees after we plant this amaranth. Better close my door as well. Let's put the amaranth in... Let's put it in the fields that are like outside the house here. I like these more. They're more interesting. Although this one is easier to do. Wherever it is. Over here. Yeah, let's do this one after all. I don't like this field as much because it's like it's there for like form or function over form here, and I like a little bit of form in my function. Remove grass, please. But this is easier to monitor and then harvest later. I don't know that I have a huge use for grass anymore. Maybe for feeding pigs, like, you know, as we reharvest things, we'll get some grass and feed it to the pigs. I think they'll still eat grass or hay. All right, so seeds. I guess one thing that I don't know is, I know that some crops tend to give like double the output of others. So like rice does chew up the land pretty hardcore, but you get twice as much rice per harvest as you would from, say, I think rye. I don't know if Amaranth is among those that has a high rate of return. Okay, so let's pop this in here. And along with, actually it's a flower, technically speaking, so we'll put that in the flowers bin. We're going to go check the bees at the temple. We're also going to put the gold down somewhere. Do I have a knife with me? I do, good. Pigs won't eat grass. Okay, well, that's... I guess I have no use for grass then. Amaranth is not very productive. Okay, so maybe we'll think about doing something other than amaranth. Ooh, we'll make cassava. I love cassava. That's all I have to say about that topic. Alright, so we have the bees over here. It's been forever with these bees. Oh my goodness. It has been 12,000 years and these bees have not finished filling these frames yet. You gotta be kidding me. Yep, so I should have definitely made more of these bee boxes. Where'd you go? Oh, you just up and disappeared. What the heck? That's not great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's an issue with this modded backpack. Okay. I will probably just have to admin mode that thing back. These guys back. There we are. Okay, and then you can go back on there. All right. Reload the world. Okay, I'll reload it after I put these frames back on. So there's that. All right, up we go. So we gotta pick all these back up now. Let's go. There we go. And in you go. And close you. Pick you up, put you there. One of the frame boxes disappeared. No, that one flickered and came back. So it's right here now. I think we just lost the top. Are. All right. Get that out of here. Close you up, pick you up, and plop you there. All right, so I'm going to reload the world. I'll leave this backpack on the ground just in case. Should be, what, Control F1? Yeah, there we go. Reload. I should save it too. I hope it saved it. Do I need to do a / autosave now? Yeah, the top is where the bees are, yep. So if things blew up, then we'll have to just magic in a fresh one. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, I think we're about done for here. We're gonna have to magic one in. Now, as I recall, these are kind of complex. So, let's see. Langstroth. Oh, 5,000 Langstroth bases, okay. The brood box is what we need. Okay, now how do we make that, though? Make a Langstroth super with no B-frames in it and a brood box top. So we need one of these. Oh, goodness. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, game. I did check my inventory. It's not there. Alright, so we're just going to have to build a new one of these, and then we'll have to, like, pop in one of the skeps into here, too. Not a big deal. Annoying, but not the worst. Alright, so we need the bald cypress and acacia. Alright, so I'm going to go into GM2 here. So, close your eyes. It's time to be creative. Langstroth. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Birch, acacia, oak, acacia. Acacia, acacia. Bald cypress, acacia. Brood box top. Okay. So we're looking for basically this, I think. No? Okay. Pick you up. Do I have to build you my inventory? Okay. Let's try this again. Brood box top. Empty super with the same wood pattern. Bald cypress acacia. I don't know. You should be the same. Interesting. So we are looking for... Pretty sure it should be this guy. These are not very well organized, though. I've lost it. There you are. Wait, do I need to put it on the ground, maybe? Ah! Okay, that was it. There we go. Now, the unfortunate thing is we need bees. There we go. Have some bees. All right, well, that was a little rough. Not gonna lie. So do not forget to remove backpacks before you interact with the bees. Or bad things happen. Okay, duly noted. More in my case, duly noted. It was very doo-doo. Alright, so we do have more bees here we can harvest as well. I'm going to throw these guys into here first, though. And yes, once again, I'm going to be dumping the honey on the ground. I really only care about the beeswax. I have no use for the honey. And away it goes. Time to head out, Vintage Cyclist. Well, thanks for being here. Boop. 50, that seems a little high. Maybe it isn't, I don't know. Alright, let's go and we're going to do the other bees. So let's grab the scythe that I still have on me, okay? Because we might need to harvest some more Pyrus. We don't. Okay. Then we're good. Let's grab some clay. And we're going to make a whole bunch of these. Boop. Here we are. Beeswax is max for the press. Okay. I just wasn't watching how much comb I put in, so it feels like a lot, but I guess it's... I guess it does hold 50. Sup, bees? How's it hanging? Alright, so we're going to replace the these corner pieces with the new skeps here. That way we have this guy in the center, which will always now be brown, and the guys on the edges will always be green. The ones that we harvest are green. Oh, yeah, that's right, never mind. I was like, wait, it gave us cattails back. Duh, because it's made of cattails. I knew that. Yeah, barrels of honey you'll never get through. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, honey just doesn't have that many uses. I mean, it has some great uses, you know, making bandages and things. But, like, mead really doesn't excite me in this game. I love mead in real life. But I can't taste it in Vintage Story very well. My tongue doesn't reach the screen. And, like, the whole thing of trying to play while your character is drunk is just such a pain. Like, why would I ever do that? It's just so ridiculous. Alright, so we now have that. Let's also go ahead and harvest our iris. I'm not putting in sufficient effort. Yeah, I've been pretty lazy. I've been spending all my time making wasteful staircases and things. What use do bees have for staircases? Riddle me that. You make jam because it uses 2.4 liters per pot. Yeah, jam's alright. It's not very filling though. So like as far as long-term storage, it's not real great. I kind of wish... So Vintage Story's farming used to be a lot more unforgiving. If your farms didn't produce as much as they do, then making jam and using honey in it would make a lot more sense. But like, I feel like Vintage Story has gotten easier over the years. You now get like triple or quadruple the amount of resources you get from it. Now, not in the long run, but it does make it easier to maintain your stuff. Like, it used to require a lot more maintenance to keep your farms going. But like, it's, I don't know, it feels a lot easier than it used to be. I used to, like, you know, worry about making sure that I kept my honey for winter and all that stuff. Alright, so we have some papyrus there. Let's go and do our second batch over here. And squeeze. Yeah, it does require a full soup pot of jam to fill you up, and then your pancreas does real bad things. Ouch. Sorry to whack my my knee on my desk. Hope you guys didn't hear the thud. There we go. Okay. So, let's put these up so they actually stack properly. There we go. Alright, so we're going to make some candles here, which means we need to get these guys off of here. Get our dirty pots. There we go. We're going to need... Let's go grab... What we've got here? Okay, plenty of beeswax. Oh my goodness. Tons of beeswax. There's 32 candles. 64 candles. Baby. Alright. There we go. Let's do this thing. Are. Isn't there a little maple syrup somewhere in case of emergency? Yeah, I think Canada does have maple syrup storage long term. The Canadian maple ice. I've heard of that actually. Actually heard of that. You're living in the U.S. It's not a guarantee that I get to hear about things going on outside our borders. I'm gonna go take a peek at the pumpkins while we're here. Oh, I guess I can leave this behind entirely as well. Boop. Alright. Since it is still calm. Okay, you're still alive. How are you still alive? The pumpkins that never die. Except for you. You're donezo. You're still going, apparently. You're doing a whole loop back thing, okay. You're still going. Alright, alright. These aren't too useful. I'll kill those. You're dead, but since these are alive, we'll leave them. Same here. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. You're still going, and you're still going. Oh, and one more. Alright. Cool. 5 more pumpkins. Oh, no, don't, no! Oh, you jerks. Okay, I am so going to bring those candles back with the... No, that's the second time this happened. That's ridiculous. I hate that so much. Okay. I'm digging those back out of the creative menu, guys. Sorry. That was just gonna happen. Because that is so ridiculous. Not the first candle I've lost to that, too. Alright, fix that problem. Yeah, that needs to get fixed. There should not be an ability to shift-click directly from the output to the input. Oh my goodness. We're going to be running out of space to store these here real soon. But we should probably also... Ooh, we need to make our food out of this guy before it spoils. So, yeah, once we're done with the candles here, we will start making some chicken dinners. What happens when you have two more fire pots open at once? Ah, that makes sense. So it can't go into its own output, but it'll go into the other output. Understood. I still hate it, but I understand it. So hand off the keyboard. No shift clicking, Kurzar. Exactly, Storm Thunders. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. The more loser, loser, burn your candle in the fire. Because, yeah, I make a habit of throwing my candle in a fire to light it, you know. Very normal things to do. Alright. I almost put my hand back on the keyboard. That was bad. I was very naughty. Alright, so... More of these. More of these. More of those. Alright. I'll put the amaranth away, I guess. Already have some? I do have some already. Okay, so we can use that. Yeah. I'm thinking it would be... If we have time tonight, I say as it's like lunchtime in real world, I think maybe we'll make some pies. We have a lot of pumpkin to get through. We cut up a ton of pumpkins. The pumpkin will eventually start going away. Like once we're through all of November, really, where we can't do any more chiseling, I probably won't be as interested in growing pumpkins anymore. So, at least not for another year. If we're still building this tower after another year, 1, I'll be amazed. 2, I'll be appalled. Mostly appalled. What else I can do? We can also start making this stuff. Why wouldn't we do that, guys? Come on. Y'all are slacking. Reminding me of things we need to do. Break it up. Break it up, guys. Break it up. Alright, so it's going to be 120, 120, 128. It's going to be 96 here, I believe. And then it should be 48 copper, I want to say. I guess we're going to find out. It's been a little while since I did this recipe. Hey, look at that. Perfect. And 9 should do it, I think. What if it takes a decade? If it takes a decade, you guys will be way bored of this. If I had to guess. Alright, don't shift click. It won't work very well. It'll be very sad. There we go. And oops, not that many. Okay. Not doing too shabby here. I am going to... Oh, I'm going to put these bombs away. Didn't even need them. I'm going to take a quick hydration break. So see you all in 10 seconds. Oh, even Dad joked. People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow. That's pretty good. I approve of that one. Maybe a little bit. I'll give us time to start cooking up that chicken. I'm thinking we'll do. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do chicken and pumpkin. Because if we make this many pies, we'll be here for days. Given that I have to also do these, and these will give us another 256 slices of pumpkin. So we're going to use some pumpkin tonight here, for sure. And we'll probably start with the rice grain before moving on to the amaranth. If you want long-term project, check out Exploring Lord of the Rings. The Tolkien professor who wrote the Exploring the Hobbit is going through Lord of the Rings a paragraph at a time, like per video. It's a little redonkulous. It's cray-cray. That's what it is. There we go. It's like Dracula Daily, where you get emailed the events that happened that day in the book. It's kind of interesting. Analyzing how the paper was made and pointing out flaws in every page at that point. Yeah, pretty much. Storm Thunders could see it being a thing if it was shorts. Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like that might not be the case. Bowser. Okay. We got a fair few glow blocks coming up in our future. These really don't want to die for the most part. I kind of expect them to all be withered at this point, like completely dead. So you're growing off that vine, so we'll leave you. These pumpkins do require some constant upkeep. So no fear of that needing any attention, I don't think. Oh. Dead vine. So we're finally getting to the end here. Yeesh. There's certainly some slowdown of like how much you get toward the end. That's fine. Okay, and then the last step here. Oops. There we are, and then you four. And you. All right. Go. Let's get you off. And I'm going to put... see, one of these chickens is going to go upstairs to rot. As will one of these eggs. Fresh for 7 hours. Yikes. We'll leave you till we're actually ready to start cooking. Oh my. Look at all this rot we'll never use. Yeah, so I think someone should write a letter to Tyrone about, that was more rot. About the actual amount of rot and things that it takes to make Terra Preta. Because, it is definitely a little bit ridiculous. What are you? 4 small soak tides, that's fine. You can stay there forever. Here we go. It'd be fine if Terra Preta was worth it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. We're sitting on 50 pieces here, and it's been 4 years. I'm not even sure it would be fine. Like, it's just, you just get it so slowly. It's like, it's slow and not worth it. Blup. There we go. Alright. Let's pop this down. I'll grab a couple of you. And how are you doing out here? You're getting there. Alright, so we have 22 raw poultry. That's going to be, what, a 10 and a 12? Okay, I can do that. So we'll do also 22 of this. And we'll do 22 breadfruit. Okay, there we go. Oops, I should probably grab this out of here first. There we go. I hear clicking sounds. I dislike them. Alright, so let's do that. That. Oh, whoops, I don't need 22 of these. I needed half of that. There we go. A few of you guys back here. You can make breadfruit pie. The doughiest dough you ever doughed. Hey there, Kolshi. It's been a while. Welcome back. You have a way for getting lots of compost making stacks of bread dough to rot. Just go overkill with the grain fields. Just dough it. So I think we can get... Oh yeah, we can get 3 sets of... military chocolates out of this, so that's going to be 30 more lanterns worth. Not too bad. That might be starting to close in on, like, kind of most of what we need. You've been sucked into OSRTS recently. I'm not familiar with that. What is that? Is that Osiris? No. OSRTS. I don't know that one. Is this? Oh, this isn't even lit. Sheesh. Old school RuneScape. Okay. Slow mode is annoying when we make a typo. Yeah. Sorry, gang. That should be enough, I think. Go put the candles up here. I should see about glass, because we have some glass over at the temple, and we're gonna need some of it, but not a whole lot. So we might want to break our current set of bloomeries over there. We haven't touched in quite a while. But why did I put that in there? No, I wanted to put you in here. I swear I know what I'm doing, guys. I swear. I really mean it. I definitely know what I'm doing here. For sure. Guess I'm gonna grab some fat here. We're just gonna do the ones that got 4 servings in for now. There we go. I'm just going to do, and we'll eat directly out of the one with 3 servings. I'm going to pop those somewhere else than we normally would, just because they're a little old. They're made of chicken and stuff that's almost spoiling, so I don't know if we need to eat them faster. I'm going to see what the spoil timer is like on those. Red dough rots in what, 2 days or so. Yeah, it's a little work intensive though. Like, you know, getting the buckets of water and all that stuff. So I'd rather just chuck the whatever else in the rot. Meat and hides are pretty good for that. They rot pretty quickly. Hey there, Mr. Mac. Sorry you're so late. Been catching up on the streams you've missed. You're finally off the crazy overnight shifts. Oh, okay. Well, good. Hope you can get some, like, actual rest and living in then. Oh, you know what? It's time for you. Isn't it? Oh, come on. I need to put this down. These go in this hand. Like, something here isn't working out. Oh, it's me. You brought bushmeat for compost, Wade? Yeah, it's a pretty good source, because bushmeat's otherwise pretty useless. In the very early game, it's fine, like, for surviving, but yeah. As you progress, it becomes less useful. Part of me also wants to make some some lead ingots, so that we can start making some of the more advanced Jonas components, and Jonas gear devices. Not all of his gear. So maybe I'll save a little bit of lead for that. I think we only need like 6 or 8 bars. We already have 2. What about shrub meat? Okay. Fill you, and then fill you. You should have 3. Yep, so you get the... Yep, you get that. Let's see how that goes. Did I do a dumb here? I'm pretty sure. Oh. I'm like, why is it not showing up? Because it's in the burnable slot. Okay. Very funny, me. Very funny. I'm going to chuck these in here since these are related to lanterns. Let's go check on the status of glass over at the other base. And we'll bring back some if we have enough there. And we'll probably need to think about making another stack Or so anyway. You love the staircase and making the job hard for myself? Listen, I didn't do that to myself. We all know who did it. Alright, let's see. So, we have a bit of our stack glass. So let's grab 30. And... yeah, that's probably fine for... you know what? Let's make another stack. Why not? Hashtag blame Phil. Oh, right. Oh. I was a little too slow on the uptake there. We need to chisel those pumpkins. That's right. Thanks, Dirshep. I saw that right before the right before the teleportation hit. And the chisel's up here. So we'll grab that. Let's also have a bite to eat. Quite filling. Not too shabby. Fresh 4 days, perfect. Okay. So, the pumpkins. Wow. So, the average pumpkins is 2.6. We're up to 3.45. Let's go take a peek at what else is out here. See if any are ready yet. How? How are you still alive? What the heck? Alright, 3.5 pumpkins, and this one is down for the count. Okay. You're somehow still going too. Okay. You're going with baby pumpkins. You're still going. This is crazy. You're still going technically. And so are you. Okay. Well. What the heck? Is it a double? It's like a double to me almost. It's very... yes, two. Look at that. Hey there, Michael Colano. Welcome. You wish there were more machine tools you can build. Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of these to do. I'm going to start picking these up and storing them finally, because we're getting a little low on space. There's more. Weird. Alright, so we're out of pumpkins then. Good, finally. Alright, so we have 1, 2. These guys need to go here. You fall through them once you chisel them. But then you can stand on them again. Very funny. Okay. Alright, should be the axe, I believe. Yep, there we go. And now, strangely, they stack more. Why? No one knows. Be back down. Oops. Again. Alright. Almost a full stack. Ooh. That one got a little weird. Alright, we're gonna put these... I'll just leave them in my inventory for right now. It's fine. Totally fine. But let's go ahead. We're gonna start our next batch of this, because this is cold. Yes. Go. 48 of that. And light them up. So, Michael, you're asking about the creative light. It does actually give off a little bit of glow. It's light level 4, so it's very dim. As you can see right there. And it won't prevent any spawns, but it will illuminate the area around it a little bit. So it's very, very atmospheric more than anything. Oh, hello. Remembered you guys. Alright, let's put these away. Boop. I forget why you made these copper plates, too. Oh, we were going to make more, hoppers, I think, and I miscounted or something. Arrowhead molds. Okay, nothing crazy going on here. We do have some strong breeze. Let's go ahead and let's get some helving done on these guys. Make a few more lanterns. Make the place a little bit safer. Oh, we need more coal, that's for sure. Yeah, drop back to a gentle breeze, so we'll see how it goes. Go. Little fire here, please. There we are. I'm gonna go grab another stack of coal while we're waiting for that to heat up. Use the copper plate to make a hopper to automatically feed your chickens and pigs. Does that actually work? Will it like actually fill the troughs just enough? Oops. What is over here? Yeah, close enough. You are just starting. Okay, that's fine. Ooh! Come on. You got this, guys. Really? Yep, F's in chat. Interesting. So the troughs do work with the hoppers. That's good to know. I was not aware. Clearly. Alright, everybody, I want you to pedal as hard as you can and blow as hard as you can on the windmills from where you are. Make this happen. Wind, oh, you were trying to smith? LOL. LMAO even? Yeah, pretty much. Just our luck. That should help a little bit. Get you off the bar, you off the bar. I'm going to go ahead and heat this up, even though it's probably a little premature, but whatever. Walking off the roof makes you cringe a little bit because you're expecting the hurt sound. Yeah, I can see that. Do. Oh, really? Oh, come on. Someday. Steve has fists of steel and ankles of glass. Yeah, I think in the other block game you can drop, like, what? I think 3 blocks is the max before you take half a heart of damage. Something like that. It's definitely a little premature. Oh well. What I could do, let's start these here. This, get some of these bottom bits in. There we go. That's how you help hammer. That's right, baby. As they, like, barely move. Oh my goodness, poor held hammers. So little torque today. Alright. That's going to have to do it for today as far as making plates goes. Yeesh. Come on. You got this. You can do it. Seems like I need more windmill. Yeah, I'm thinking about the water wheels actually. But also, this will eventually get moved to the tower over the temple, where we should get a decent bonus on wind speed in general. Now we are indeed using this area's tongs, so we'll do that. Boop. This is some crazy fog, my goodness. What is going on here? Alright, grab this guy. How are we doing here? Still going. Wow, my goodness. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and we need our saw. I'm gonna wait to get our saw. We do want a few of these. 10 to be exact. Wait, I have a saw here, don't I? Yes, I do. Look at that. I'll make all these into slabs. We'll need them anyway. Copy back up there. We'll go ahead and get 10 of these gold plates. Gold leaves. And that should do it, actually. Sweet. And that should do it. Yes. And then 2 more plates. And we got 10 more lanterns. All right. Just what the doctor ordered. Okay, so I had a pretty good day with you guys here. So far, we've gotten a lot done. As far as, ooh. Run! Storming the gates. It's not even 6 o'clock. Oh my goodness, guys. They're ridiculous. They're crazy. They're jerks, what they are. Oh, look at the wind now. That might still be gentle breeze. I think we were just suck up too much of the torque. I'm living in 1941 Pittsburgh. A bite to eat. Do that. Just in time for this. And away we go. Boy. Like it's so foggy that even though our place, which is pretty decently well lit, is still like super dark and dank. Ow! How dare you? Assassins. Hey there, inner person. Timing with ouch. Yeah. Didn't hurt too bad, just the spook was a jump scare. Alright, we're gonna sleep till morning. I'm gonna check on the pumpkins one last time. And then I think we're gonna be about out of here, guys. It's what, 12:55 by my clock. You joined at the right time? Yeah, pretty much. The right time to go home. CommonLib was mining yesterday, and you kept finding rocks on the ground wondering why. And you saw one of them was throwing rocks at you. Oh, so the Pittsburgh thing was the air quality was so bad that visibility was 15 feet. Yeah, so I'm not surprised. Okay, so let's go ahead and sleep. This way, I guess. Boop. So these are good for 1.1 years. Okay, so these are doing okay as far as time goes. These are up 1.1.2. Now, we made these like a few weeks ago, so there was definitely a little bit of a hit to the storage, like the shelf life, but not too bad. All right, it's 7 o'clock. Let's see if we can get past this activity. Oh, and it's calm all of a sudden. Sweet. Oh, that's weird. On the map, the growing amaranth is white. That's weird. It's now calm. But is it actually calm, or do we have bad guys outside? Alright. Get away from my door. Yep, I don't want your arrow. Go away. You're next, pal. Yep. I'll take my bonus contents. Just in case you happen to have any rusty gears, the temporal gears in you. How? How are these still alive? My goodness. Alright, here's one that's definitely not alive. Alright, get rid of you. And you're also pretty well dead. These just should not be alive still. Let's reach its end too. And you. So we had gotten what, 3.5 plus 1 as far as averages go on this. So we're gonna get up to about 3.5 plus 2 at least. We got this guy growing here still. These guys, whoops. These guys could still put out pumpkins too. So we'll come back in a day or two. Which means we're getting kind of close to the end of being able to carve them initially. But we should have enough time, I think, for one more harvest and carving. We already have about a stack of these guys. Oh, right, hammer. $60 plus 1 already chiseled out. So yeah, we'll have plenty of glowy fun blocks to play with in the future. Like these go actually in the other place. Yeah, why are these? There they are. Showing up as white. Is that supposed to be that way? You sure would love this much steel in the game? You build your house out of it? A little ambitious, but yeah, there's plenty of steel here. Alright guys, well that was... Yeah, now the wind's up. That was a pretty good session today. I'm glad we did this sort of choresy thing. Feeling a bit under the weather, so building would have been fun, but I think a little bit slow for me, and I know it's been a long time since we did anything but building. So, I think this coming Wednesday, we're going to do probably a little more storage. Definitely some more smithing. Maybe we'll make some pumpkin pies. We will have to plant the pumpkins probably by the end of Wednesday, just to make sure that we make it by the end of the month here to chisel them. But then I think next Sunday we'll get back on the building train and get some more tower work done. We'll also have, like, you know, more stuff for building the tower with. So yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. I hope you had a great time, and as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.